Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to look at molding paste, which is basically an acrylic medium in a way that you can change the way your paint's texture is, essentially. So I have the golden molding paste and you can see the consistency of it. I'm going to stick it out here. It is super thick. It's literally like paste versus like the paint is a little bit more fluid. So we're using these Liquitex basic acrylics. The paint, as it comes out, I'm just gonna put a little bit out here. It's not as thick as this. So this is a way to basically take the paint and turn it into this kind of consistency for the idea of adding more texture into your artwork. So this is really helpful if you want to create a really intense texture that like literally pops off the canvas. And I'm going to show you how you mix it together and what it looks like. And then you can decide, maybe that's something I want to use in my art. And then, or maybe you're like, no, that's not really for me. So it's different for everybody. And what I found is that it's fun to see. I like always watch videos of how these things look before I buy them. And so you can see how this is literally like, almost reminds me of like, if you ever hang a picture in your house and it creates a hole and then you want to move the picture somewhere else and you want to fill the hole. I forget what that is called, but it's like the stuff that you put in the hole to cover it up and then paint over it. It's kind of like that. So all you're going to do is take whatever color you want. I'm just using blue for the sake of example, and then put it into that molding paste, like mix it in. And then essentially that will turn into that color. It's a little bit more opaque because the molding paste is kind of white. So it lightens the paint just a little bit, but not too much. And you can always add more paint to make it look a little darker. So the ratio is like you have molding paste about, say you have 100% molding paste and then about 50% paint to get it to look very similar to the paint color. And then there you go. You basically have this super thick paste, and I can go in and go to an aspect of my painting and just like use a palette knife or a brush and lay it down so crazy thick. Like if I wanted to create like more really intense texture, maybe on an ocean scene or on some flowers that you want to pop off the canvas, this is going to be, if you want it to be really crazy intense, molding paste is going to be your friend right here. So sometimes you might have seen videos where people are putting the paint on really thick. In all likelihood, that's not just pure paint. They've probably mixed the paint into some sort of molding paste or really thick medium like this to create all this texture, and you really can build it up. So this is really great for those who maybe love the look of the texture of an oil painting, but you still want to work with acrylics because they just dry a little quicker and they're easier to work with, which they are. Then you have something like our molding paste, and this is just the light molding paste in the golden brand. So hopefully this was helpful if you were looking at maybe using molding paste in some of your creations. I think it's always fun to try new supplies, but again, for the most part, I'm just using the primary colors in your Liquitex Basics acrylic paint, and Liquitex also has molding paste options too. So if you don't want to get the golden brand, which is usually a little more expensive, but Liquitex is, the quality is really great there too, so it's going to be fine. So hopefully that was helpful in making the decision to maybe use this sort of supply in your art, and maybe leave a like and a comment. Let me know what other kind of supplies you're curious about, because I have so many art supplies that I could show you, and you can almost try before you buy virtually, and you can see if it's something that you'd like to use. I hope this was helpful, and I hope you're getting creative. Thanks for watching, and have a beautiful day. Bye.